The crocodile is the most terrifying creature on Earth. It kills and crushes anyone who stands in its way. Its prey panics and flees when it senses its presence nearby. But if they don't run or fail to notice it, the victims will end up torn into pieces. Let's go.
This scene was not created by artificial intelligence. It is completely real. In this moment, a crocodile attacks a small dog right in front of its friends. Moments after trapping it between his jaws, the puppy can be seen inside the crocodile's mouth, crying out for help. But just a second later, the crocodile swallows the dog while it is still alive. A very brutal scene. Such terrible luck. Family went out for a walk in the middle of this forest. From a distance, they noticed a crocodile approaching, and the dog with them saw it as well. In a flash, the dog rushed toward the crocodile, trying to protect its owners, but the crocodile easily caught it between its jaws and dragged it toward the water. At that moment, the desperate cries of the dog's owners could be heard. Here we see a scene very similar to the previous one. A dog is swimming in the water while its young owner calls out to it with all her strength, hoping it will return to the shore. She knows that a dangerous crocodile lives in this area. After calling for a long time, the dog finally begins to listen and starts moving toward the land. The girl tries to make it come closer and stay away from the water, fearing for its life, but suddenly the crocodile appears in the same water. At that moment, the dog turns back toward the water to face the threat. Sadly, as soon as it approaches, the crocodile attacks, clamps its jaws around the dog, and drags it away. Now the desperate cries of the poor girl can be heard. In this scene, a rabbit was placed inside an enclosure with a medium-sized crocodile, and a man began filming what was happening. The crocodile slowly approached the rabbit, and the rabbit also moved closer. Soon the two animals were face to face. Suddenly, the crocodile lunged with its deadly jaws, but the first strike missed its target. In that moment, the rabbit seemed to realize the danger and quickly tried to move away. It ran as far as it could, trying to escape, but after some time, the crocodile came out of the water and grabbed the poor rabbit between its jaws as if it were just a small toy, and we all know very well what happened next. This scene begins with a massive crocodile standing near a relatively small buffalo. Without hesitation, the crocodile suddenly lunges forward and clamps its powerful jaws around the buffalo's head. But the crocodile quickly realizes that this prey is not as easy as it expected. Despite its smaller size, the buffalo fights back with everything it has. The poor animal struggles desperately for its life, pushing with its heavy body and trying to break free from the deadly grip. In a rare moment, the buffalo actually manages to escape the crocodile's jaws the first time and moves away for a few seconds, but the crocodile refuses to give up. It attacks again and grabs the buffalo once more. The brutal struggle between predator and prey continues for several intense moments. The buffalo uses all its strength and weight, trying to reach the shore and escape this terrifying predator. As time passes, the crocodile begins to show signs of exhaustion, and its attacks become weaker than before. Finally, the buffalo manages to break free and reach the land. But what we see next is truly heartbreaking. The buffalo's leg appears to be severely injured. It can barely stand on it and walks with a painful limp. This large, exhausted animal may need serious care to recover, otherwise it might spend the rest of its life walking like this, struggling to keep its balance. At this lake, a poor dog stands on the shore searching for food. It sniffs the ground, hoping to find something to eat, even if it's just old scraps. But from a distance, a crocodile is silently watching. Slowly and quietly, the reptile begins swimming toward the dog. The dog doesn't notice the danger behind it. It looks tired and hungry, focused only on finding something to eat. The crocodile gets closer and closer until the distance between them becomes dangerously small. Yet the dog still remains unaware. Suddenly, in a single explosive moment, the crocodile strikes. Its powerful jaws snap shut around the helpless animal, and in an instant, the story changes completely. The dog that was searching for food becomes the prey itself. Within the crocodile's deadly jaws, the life of this hungry dog disappears in just a few seconds. In this heartbreaking scene, we see a cat trapped between the jaws of a crocodile. It appears that the crocodile has already killed the cat and is now preparing to swallow it. Unfortunately, the moment from the beginning was not captured on camera, but it seems likely that the cat approached the crocodile without fear, unaware of the danger. That decision may have turned it into the predator's victim, a harsh reminder of how unforgiving nature can be. In the end, the crocodile slowly opens its jaws, then swallows the cat completely, bringing its story to a tragic end.
This scene is unbelievably intense. A mother and her child were camping in the wild near the water. At one moment, the child stepped outside the tent and stood close to the shore, unaware of the danger. At the same time, a crocodile slowly emerged from the water and began moving toward the child. But the cat that was with them noticed the movement immediately. In an instant, it rushed forward like a bullet toward the crocodile, reaching right in front of its mouth. This sudden action caught the mother's attention. She ran out in panic and quickly grabbed her child. If the cat had not been there at that moment, no one knows what could have happened to the child. In this scene, 3 wild boars stand in the swamp while a massive crocodile watches them silently from nearby. Suddenly, without hesitation, the crocodile lunges forward with incredible speed and grabs one of them between its powerful jaws. Within seconds, the crocodile crushes its prey with brutal force. The other 2 boars immediately run away in panic, not even looking back. They don't try to help their companion. In the wild, survival always comes first. For the crocodile, this was a quick and perfect hunt, as if the boars had walked straight into the trap it had been waiting for. Meanwhile, tourists on a nearby boat watched the scene from close range, with everyone holding up their phones to record the shocking moment. And now a question for you. Would you like to be there and witness a real struggle like this with your own eyes? For me, the answer is definitely yes. I would film the moment and share it with all of you on my channel. During the dry season, life becomes extremely harsh in the Luangwa Valley. Animals face intense competition for the limited food and water that remain. At the edge of the river, a group of antelopes approaches to drink. They drink quickly and then begin to move away cautiously. But one antelope seems thirstier than the rest, so it stays behind for a few more moments near the water. Everything appears calm and safe, and then suddenly, boom, the water explodes as a massive crocodile bursts from below and attacks without mercy. The antelope tries to escape, but the crocodile's powerful jaws clamp down on it. Moments later, another crocodile appears from behind, attempting to steal the meal. Soon, more crocodiles join the chaos, each trying to claim a piece of the prey. The water turns into a violent struggle as the crocodiles begin tearing the animal apart. High above, on a nearby tree branch, a monkey watches the entire scene from a distance, shocked by what it sees. During the night, this crocodile was spotted after a fierce battle, with its prey caught between its jaws. It killed it despite the sharp spines covering its body. If the scene had been filmed from the start, it would have been amazing, but this moment will not be repeated. Naturally, the hunt was not easy, and the crocodile certainly struggled to kill it. This was today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to support us so we can continue sharing more, God willing.